Hello, Monsters Bounty, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 18 of my Queek campaign, where things are going a little bit better than they have previous episodes. We have managed to crush the, well, I say crush, we've managed to push the doors back a little bit, and things are now going fairly well. Maybe. We still need to kill the dwarves. That's going to be a right pain in the ass to do. And we still need another 4 victory cities. Although, we've got a fair few now, which is not too bad. We could actually go for, like, Skavenbite, Mornington Crescent, and Sartosa, which are just down here. That would give us 3. And then we just need 1 more, really. So, not bad. Could do it. It's potential. Although we still have, some issues with lizards and other things. And last time we had a poll, and the poll was, should we make friends with Throt or should we eat him? And most people said make friends with him, so we're going to make friends with old Throtty boy, aren't we? That's nice. I need to take the Pillars of Grungy if I can. And then I want to take Mount Gumbad. What I need to do is I need to send Queek and Skrolk up here. Meanwhile, Tretch and Deathmaster Snitch are going to mop up the dwarves on the coastline here, hopefully secure some of this territory for us. To be honest, I don't really need these, and I wouldn't mind just leaving them to Malagor while we try and get a military alliance with him. Yay! Military alliance, yeah, that's good. Okay, so we've got military alliance, which means we should be able to see him wherever he is. Do you actually have an army, or... I don't think this was Malagor. Malagor did have an army, but I don't know where it is now. Like, where the fuck is... Like, does he still have an army, or did it die and now he doesn't have anything? I mean, what's going on here? He's still strength rank 57. It could be in ambush stance. Like, we can see this, but there's nothing down here, so maybe this is... Maybe that's where he is. Maybe? I don't know. Let's keep an eye on things over there. So what victory? So if we're going to go for this little bit over here, what could our last city be? What could we aim to get? Galleon's Graveyard, potentially an option. Gain Vale, no, none of that. It's I mean, we could go for Castle Drakenhof. That's just over there, so that's an option. That would mean being at war with the Empire, but to be honest, I'm surprised we're not at war with the Empire already. Famous last words. So I think that's probably the best option. If we could get military alliance with Throt, then we could potentially...
Speak quick faster. Too slow, and you'll be next meal.
You are at war with the Empire, and I don't know how well you're doing, but... I mean, how many settlements do you have? 3. Okay, you're not doing as well as I thought. 3. You've got 3. Right. Yeah. No, you're not doing great, are you? So you've got 1, 2, and so you're hiding behind the mountains here, where it's vaguely safe from the Empire. So things not looking great for Throt. We may have him on side sooner rather than later, but who knows? Okay, so we've got lizards. Where did the lizards go? Oh, I don't trust the lizards. Where are you going, you little shit?
All tales are mine.
Can we take you? I think so.
Make land mine.
I guess we're just going to chase you. Okay, well, we can kill you, so that's something. So we have Kazakara, so that's good. We're going to come over here and grab this one. Food is not, but we need to eat someone.
This is Queek's.
Oh god, these ghosts. Oh, hello. Hello there.
Not possible.
What have you got? I mean, we should be able to deal with that. And then we've got this over here as well. So, at least lunch has arrived. That's something. Get the ambush. Oh, perfection. Ah, the lovely purple-green combo we got going on there. Looks like the Salamanders are trying to spit some fire, but they're going to rout before that happens. Do have some Rapidactyls heading in. Looks like they are attacking Deathmaster Snitch. Don't think that will be too much of a problem. Although over here we've actually got the Ripidactyls attacking the Wolf Rats as well, which is less than ideal, because the Ripidactyls will rip them to pieces, unfortunately. The Saurus Warriors and Temple Guard are sort of like milling about, trying to decide what to do. At the same time, they're getting pounded by artillery, which is exactly what I had in mind. Our Chieftain has kept the Croxagore busy, but has paid the price. He's, you know, third degree. What is third degree the worst burns? Maybe he's got fourth, fifth? I don't know. It's burns. He's got some burns. Not like sick burns either. Like, he's actually, you know, quite badly hurt. And you've got a... They all end up hurt. The Carnosaur's rampaging through the Storm Vermin, but, of course, it's Storm Vermin with Halbards, and so he is taking a lot of damage in the meantime. The Plaguey Boy, Costin Skids, that's it, is trying to tank the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are such a pain in the ass to deal with. They're so, like... They just throw their weight around. Very throwy, they are. What are these? Pterodactyls? Pterodons. Pterodons getting roasted, and what's left of the Saurus are finally charging, but there's not much. They're kind of like meandering around their Slan Mage Priest, trying to keep him alive, but it's a big pile of dead Saurus. Quite like his colour, is sort of like purpley white thing going on there, quite like that. But looks like that's going to be enough for them. They've had enough. They're out of here. They've got a long walk home. And a swim. Oh, lunch is served. Come on, give me a big foods. Big foods. Okay. Obviously our chieftain suffered some damage, but that's what they're there for, really. It's pretty much all they're there for. Poor lads. Oh, and a wand of jets. I might let you just wander back home. Because you're so far from home. Oh, you're going to take attrition there. No, you're not going to take attrition there.
Lord of the Assassins.
Okay, come back here so you don't suffer attrition, because I really hate it when stuff suffers attrition. You go over there. You'll heal up.
Stinks like a
New skill point. God, I wish I was playing a Deathmaster Snitch campaign, because then I could just execute the dwarves. Because it gets that one. It's like it takes 100 turns to cool down, but you can just wipe out a faction. I'll just wipe out the dwarves. Oh, that would feel so good. What's gonna give? This is so weapon teams. Yeah. Yep. More killy for weapon teams.
Knows I dominate.
That's always quite useful. Let's go with that one. Alright, I don't know where Gorok's off to. I don't know where that little scamp is off to, but we've also got Belagar down here, so let's kill Belagar. Get him in the ambush. It's not an ambush. Can we ambush him? Because he's in the underway stance, isn't he? So do we actually have a chance at ambushing him?
Jungle, yes.
Does increase his ambush defense chance by 25%. So
Back, brethren.
last try. Didn't get it. Never mind. We'll just run with it. Let's take a couple more uses of Menace from Below just to try and pick off those organ guns if we can. The only nice thing is we can of course outrange their organ guns. We had to take some damage while we were marching back and forth through attrition, but that's fine. This is quite a nasty army coming in from Belagar. It's got a lot of nasty stuff with it. I'm hoping that if we take out Mount Gumbad, that will put a bit of a dampener on what units they can recruit, because we're taking Kazakarak. We can take Mount Gumbad. I hope none of the other settlements are advanced, and so therefore they're just going to be recruiting, you know, Longbeards and shit, which is fine. No organ guns, Longbeards. I can deal with that. you know, after dealing with organ guns, flame cannons, and God knows what else, just long beards and quarrelers is going to be a piece of piss. Chucking those satchel charges in and hopefully taking out their own organ guns. We can but hope. The flame cannon taking a bit of damage then. The organ gun is down to 3. We've managed to take out one of the organ guns. One of them's down. There we go. All bent out of shape. Unfortunately, my artillery is mostly focusing on taking out their artillery because that's what's going to do the most damage at the moment. But that means we're not concentrating on the advancing enemy army, which could be problematic. Yeah, you can see that those organ guns just taking a terrible toll on our infantry. It's not great. Meanwhile, we have the Skyhammer flying above the ogres. Ooh. Ow. Eee. Ah. Ew. Ugh. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, that could have been worse. Now it's just taking pot shots at the Plague Monks. I don't really have much to deal with that. If we had some Rattling gun, I might need to just get 1 unit of Rattling guns in every Skaven army just to deal with bloody gyrocopters. Oh, those flame cannons are in range. Oh, that's gonna sting. That's gonna sting. Right, I think we've managed to take out 1 organ gun. The flame cannon's down to 2. And this is down to 1, so the amount of artillery they're throwing at us is minimal now, which is good. The warp fire throwers being protected by swarms of Skavens summoned in. It's my favourite tactic with the Skaven, just weapon teams and then just summoning in sacrificial units to keep the enemy busy while you pound them from long range. It's a very effective tactic because you can really tie up the enemy units with those swarms of Skaven, clan rats and plague monks. And then of course there's, you know, they have to chomp their way through them first. Our ogres slamming into the iron breakers. I don't know if they'll do much damage to them because the iron breakers have huge amounts of melee defense and the ogres don't really have much melee attack. You know, only 30, it's not very high, is it? They are not doing, no, they're getting their ass kicked. They are losing decisively and I am not surprised. Doesn't know how we're pounding them with artillery at the same time either. I mean, the ogres look cool, but they just don't do any damage. I guess they're not a very expensive unit, but, you know, still. I guess with buffs they'd be better. I guess. I mean, plus if they're not being pounded by your own artillery, that probably helps as well. You know, swings and roundabouts. Artillery is continuing to pound the dwarves from all sides. This battle's actually a little bit tougher than I thought it would be. Skrolk is in the middle fighting Belagar, but he's not doing particularly well, despite the fact that he's actually, you know, his stats are actually pretty legit good. He's just not doing any damage to Belagar. Belagar's just shrugging it off. Does Skrolk have any... Oh, Skrolk doesn't have any armor-piercing damage, that's why. He's got a fucking Plague Sensor Bearer. He's got a Rod of Corruption. He's poking Belagar with his rod and it's doing nothing. Most unseemly. I guess we'll just have to rout the enemy army and then that'll make Belagar run away. That's the dream. Although Skrolk is taking a huge amount of punishment at this point. I might have to get him out of there. Run, Skrolk! Run! Get out of it! You can't beat him. He's too tough. Your rod does nothing. Nothing worse than an ineffectual rod. Devastating. Okay, there's not much left of the dwarf army, but our army has also taken quite a beating. We've been trying to deal with those gyrocopters, but it's quite tricky actually. The gyrocopters just don't want to die. Fortunately, the dwarves do. Chased off with a few more poison winglobes there, and even Belagar's running away. And of course, because this is an underway. Oh wait, it's not actually an underway battle, is it? It's just an all battle, so they won't die. They'll run away. Never mind. Alright, took a bit more damage than I would have liked there. But, you know, the Plague Monks, what you going to do when you're fighting against bloody Iron Breakers? And organ guns. And literally everything else.
Not possible.
Okay, at least you're mostly dead. have another one of those. Just
Victory.
ooh, also makes you unbreakable, which is fine, I guess. I don't mind that. This game says clan rat, so that's going to help the plague monks. This is going to help the weapon teams, which, let's be honest, are doing the vast majority of the damage. Oh, it's just how many agent attacks did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4 agent actions. 3 successes. What are they doing? Still technology. I don't care about technology. Assaulting the garrison is kind of annoying, but seeing as they're attacking that one, that doesn't really matter, seeing as you're not really going to manage to do anything. I mean, it's not really going to come into play. I'm a little bit worried about all this down here, because we have nothing to defend it, really. I mean, it should be fine, but still.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what's going on up here. Just meander around. Got a little bit of extra money there, which is good. I'm expecting that Malekith is struggling a little bit, which is a problem, because that means that the elves are amassing. Obviously, we're not currently at war with the Border Princes.
The time for talk is over. Make your demands.
But give it time. So, yeah, they've got a big old order tied on. Got a big old order tied on. And yeah, Malagor, I think Malagor might be around here. That's my guess. What do I want you to do? Were you a caster? Were you in an army?
Death Master Snitch.
Oh, I was going to put you in Tretch's army, maybe. No. Or not. Shut up, you. Wait, where did you go? Oh, there you are.
You can't die.
Was I going to do that? It sounds like something I'd want to do. So maybe. Maybe.
Chief Assassin. Yes.
Sounds like my style. Alright, Karakazul. Yeah, we'll upgrade you. Yes. Let's upgrade you and upgrade you. Just get all the cash. Gotta get more monies. And we're sending Scrot the Insane over to Ulthuan to drop a big fat one. A big old doof. All over their capital. For no particular reason. Clan Scry has been killed. Okay, good. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He's been okay, good. Okay, so oh, and Telsian's been wounded yet again. Ghosts just all over us. I think I said this in my Musalon campaign, but I am going to. There's a mod that basically just nerfs the shit out of the dwarves, and I'm usually like, I don't want a mod that changes it too much, but you know what? Fuck dwarves. Just fuck dwarves. I'm so fucking sick of fighting them. Yes, we will accept. And I'm sorry, Thyrus, but to be brutally honest, Ikit's going to be better than you, but he's going to be out of commission for 5 turns. However, because of that, obviously we're going to go hard for the weapon teams. So, yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, we got one in Vol's Anvil. That's not a place you want a big old undercity, is it? Not when you're Vol's Anvil. Very unpleasant. Where's Scrot gone? Oh, there he is. Can you just come over here? Who the... Oh, fuck me. Has anyone ever seen Tekalis take over Skaven Blight? Answers on a fucking postcard.
Unlikely.
I guess that's what he's been doing. He's been busy, hasn't he?
Bow to me.
I guess me and Gorok are just playing games. Do you have a big garrison here? No. Can we reach? No.
Chieftain of the Deep Warren.
Okay, you come over here.
Sneak.
You hop over there. Right. You've just scarpered past us, have you? That's it. You run. You run, you little bitch. And we will go and take Mount Squighorn, and then we can move up to assists. We're still hemorrhaging food. I spent a lot to upgrade Kazakarak to rank 5. I think it was the right choice. It was the right choice. So we got that. We've got that going on. We don't have any of that. We could do it. Not right now, but we could. Because Kazakarak is definitely going to be my front line. Because at some point the Empire is going to declare war on me. I need to kill the dwarves. And I guess it depends. How many settlements do the dwarves have? 19. So they've got all that shit. And all that shit. Oh, and also they've got fucking Karakazkaraz. Fan-fucking-tastic. Because that's going to be an absolute bastard to reach. Because I'm going to have to go through Karak Norn. And that's assuming they don't confederate anyone else. Still, it's viable. Can we block your army? I would really like to.
Techno magics. Oh, Musketar pleased.
Okay, good. Because then we might be able to like get a little bit closer and bop him. I would really like to bop him.
The smartest rat.
Oh, and there's a second army coming. And it's... Yep, the Sentinels of Zetzi are on their way as well. Because when it rains, it pours. I mean, I've fought the Order Tide before, but I don't think it's ever been this bad. Like, I've never had Lustria invading the old world. That's never fucking happened. Unbelievable. Okay, we'll go with growth because... I mean, we don't really need it, but... as well.
Untrusted worm. Poison after.
Yeah, I know. You can wound, maybe. Let's do wounds. You can continue to investigate what also Dark Elf lands isn't anymore. Well, hello. Goodbye. Okay, that's one less. We just need to keep them on the back foot. All the time we're not killing dwarf armies is time they're recruiting more fucking dwarves. And the last thing we want is them recruiting more fucking dwarves. Oh, God, there's nothing I can do about it either. It's nothing. I swear to God, who decided to make unkillable agents? Oh, Jesus, look what's going on. They're invading Norska. They've got nothing left to do. They're just chilling now. Alright, let's go here. Let's replenish. There we go. Good stuff.
Too weak to betray.
And I'm going to go with Scout. No. Yeah, scouting. Yeah. Okay, now we need to go and take Mount Gumbad. We can take Mount Gumbad. I think we're looking pretty good. What about you?
Tell me eat things hard. Craft soul rest onto war beasts, yes?
Seems like a bit of a waste, to be honest, mate. I'll level with you.
Fog of pestilence.
Okay, so I want to... Can we take Parak Val? Not sure. Let's see. Doesn't have a big garrison, so we might be okay. Okay, we can take that. That's nice. I'll take it level 1. We don't have the food, unfortunately.
I bring pain.
You know, we were doing really well for food, and then we ate all the dwarves.
Break them. Yes. Yes.
Okay, positive food. That's good. That's good, but it's not good enough. How are we doing? Is everyone fairly happy? Blood River Pass isn't happy, but that's to be expected. Okay, I think we're alright. I think we're okay. So, if we just we just need to head north, take out Mount Gamba. I think we can do that with both of our armies. I think we should be okay. Let's build that because then we get more money, which is all good. I wanna go and see Malekith, see if we can maybe be friends. Because, you know, oh. Kazrak's still alive. Non-aggression pact? Come to Hearthstone, we drink. He's offering me a drink. That's good. I mean, you guys aren't dead yet.
We stalk. Yes, yes. Read warp scroll.
Can I block your army again?
Lightning. Take cover, things. Charmor. No tunnel. Legs, tails, move.
I'm going to hop there.
Boss. Get him to foot.
Just need to... Can't believe it's just throwing shit at me. Honestly, I've never had it before.
Should kill when get
They've just got... It just turned out they had nothing to... Like, they just bonded over killing Skrulk, I guess. And just sort of like, just chilled out together. So then they didn't have anything to do. So then, when they saw me, they were like, well, I guess let's go kill that guy. He's a baddie. I mean, fair play. I am. You know, I'll hold my hands up. Definitely am a baddie. Let's get the lasers.
Stinks like a gracier.
Yeah. You can damage walls as well. I don't know why. Just feel like it. Good. Now, I mean, you guys must be shitty with them, right?
God blesses this conference.
You must fucking hate those guys. Nope. Nope, you like them. You like them. Got some trespassers. Not particularly that bothered. Okay, so we might end up at war with the Tomb Kings at this rate. For the moment, though, it's vaguely stable. You hate my guts. Problem is, if we end up at war down here as well, it's just going to be us versus the world, and at that point, it's not so much that we can't... as I said before, it's not so much that we can't win a battle, it's that you can't win all the battles. Well, maybe I plagued... I know I said we're going to plague Lothern, but... Maybe not? Maybe not? Like... You know, maybe not. Let's merge you guys. And then we'll pop you in there. And that'll give a little bit of magical support for you. That'll be fine. And then we can kind of come down, take out these dwarfies. Problem is then we'll probably end up fighting around here. I mean, that's not necessarily a huge problem, but... We want to push over and deal with this. Mind you, Teclis might be fairly weak over here. So that could actually make our life a little bit easier. Killing the dwarves is going to be the main issue. Because there's just a lot of them. I mean, I think we can do it. I think we got this. It just might be a bit of a slog. That's the only slight issue. It's not, you know, it's not that I can't see how to win. It's just gonna... It takes more resources than I have. Especially when you're fighting everyone. And I think my main... Right, so I think the problem is that once you kind of set with an army, your tactics are going to be fairly similar. So if you end up fighting the same army again and again and again... Oh, Skull Helm. Okay, we probably will do that. Then...
Where next now?
You're gonna end up fighting... I mean, yeah, it's just going to be the same battle again and again and again. And that's not necessarily enjoyable. I think that's why it gets to this point, I'm like, I'll just auto-resolve. It's not because I don't like the battles. It's because I've fought the battles before. And... Definitely another army there, right? Or is that just a... Okay, not too bad. We should be able to take that. Yeah, so you just end up with the same battles again and again and again. And I think this is like... isn't necessarily an issue with like XCOM and stuff, because you're fighting different enemies. Whereas when it gets to this stage in the game, you're going to be fighting the same stuff. The army sort of composition may vary slightly, but it's going to be generally the same. Like, this army is going to be organ guns, it's going to be iron breakers or longbeards, it's going to be that kind of shit.
Snitch, yes.
Longbeards, Bogman's Rangers, yeah, that's, I mean, no organ guns, so that's nice. That's nice, that's something. Okay, we're going to go and hop over here. Because say we need to just kill the dwarves. We need to make sure the dwarves are dead.
Stink of command.
Now you're doing that because it gives you ambush defense chance, which means we're not going to get the ambush.
Guide us, Horned One.
Well, that's not necessarily a problem because we don't really need it, to be honest, mate.
Stalk.
We don't really need it. Yet more lizards. At least we finally caught him. He didn't want to fight, did he? I don't know where they're... Where are they going? They're like heading north, but I don't know why. Like, what possible reason? Anyway, they've got a lot of Croxagore, which would be concerning if the Croxagore weren't bad. And it's a shame that they're bad, but they are bad. Bosh. Maybe they could be good, but they're just not. Bombarding them. Yeah, taken out, and we're concentrating on Gorok with the... What did these things? The Natty Bubo sharpshooters. There we go. We're concentrating on Gorok with that one. Trying to bring him down a little bit, because he'll be quite a tough customer to deal with. We do have some Sacred Croxagore on the flank. Guys are a little bit more dangerous. In fact, they're 45 melee attack, 30 melee defense. That's actually pretty legit. Trying to keep the Lizardmen at bay with our summoned units, and the thing charging in to engage the Sacred Croxagore. They do not want to fight, but they're going to have to. And then also being backed up by Viscerin's Death Squad, which is going to reduce their armor significantly and make them a lot easier to pick off. Meanwhile, we've got a big old blob over here around General Diversion, who's holding the line against the Croxagore Ripidactyls and a lot of Red-Crested Skinks. We need some additional fire in on this location. Lovely stuff. Real big barrage there. Very nice. Seem to be mopping up the flanks. Just some Chameleon Skinks causing a little bit of a problem over there, but I don't think that's too bad. The Croxagore backing off, and I don't entirely know what their plan is here. They seem to be just pulling away from the main battle line, trying to get out range of the weapon teams, maybe? But then they're still in range of, you know, everything else. Anyway, the Teeth Breakers are going to concentrate fire on the Blessed Bastiliodon, trying to bring that monster down. Bring him down! Bring him down! It's absolute carnage. Shots raining down everywhere. The Iska's Triads holding the line again. Are they the actual Triads or just their mirror version? No, I think they're actual Triads holding the line against Gorok. Gorok is retreating. He's been just sniped the entire battle. And that's taken him out. Looks like that's enough for Gorok. Just like the Slan army before him, he's got a long walk home if we let him. Good.
Even greater. Answer to me.
Oh, I should have taken the food. Oh well.
Horned One watches me.
Now, do I just leave you? I'm just gonna. You know what? I think it'll take longer for you to bugger off. Oh, I'm still gonna take attrition, aren't I? Unless I raid. Can I raid myself?
Clever raid plan.
Yeah, there we go. Raiding myself. Job's a good one.
Nose I dominate.
Solve that problem. Not just a hat rat, my friends. Alright, Deadly Onslaught. Good.
Read Warp Scroll.
Right, you should bugger off. And then we've got yet more ruddy
Hear
Get
me
more
call.
ruddy lizards to kill.
Me seek finds power.
Where's those sentinels of Zeti gone, eh? Why don't they have something better to do? Why can't they fight each other rather than me? Why do they have to bond over trying to kill me? What have I ever done to them? Alright. Okay, yeah, more defences. Big. What? How are we losing money? Do we have like 5k? Huh? What? But we were making money, weren't we? We were making like 5k a turn. Oh, maybe this?
Warlock, master of Scryer.
That's not 5k a turn. Okay, I'm going to get rid of a couple of these. Like,
Sorcerer inventor. Yes,
I knew that would bring it down a little bit, but we were making, I'm sure we were making 5k, weren't we? Weren't we?
The eyes of decay.
Okay, I'm going to make an executive. I know I said it was in Lothern, but we're going to plague. We're going to leave you outside Nuraglianio until the last minute, and then we're going to plague you to soften my sojourn into your territory. That's my thinking.
Sorcerer, inventor. Yes, yes.
What the fuck happened to our money? Was I just not paying attention? Maybe. Maybe I wasn't. Who knew?
War blades upgraded.
Okay, money's still not great.
Harness for the power.
And is Malekith still alive? Doesn't look like it. Seems like he might be very dead. Never mind.
Death master snake.
Okay.
Enough.
Let's see if we can stab you first. Valiant defeat.
Bad.
Come on.
Running. No. No. Blades. Yes. Yes.
Oh, hello.
Call me Lord Craventail.
Okay, we'll move you back there. And then let's take this out. I'm a little bit worried about Deathmaster Snitch. If he gets jumped by both those guys, he'll probably be okay, but I would prefer not to be jumped by both of them. Oh, God, all these valiant fucking defeats.
Slay. Maim.
What if I ever bring you to help? Pyrrhic victory. Really? We've got a lot of artillery together. What am I going to lose? Oh, you know what? Just fought a lot of fucking dwarves and I can't be arsed anymore.
My might is take hold.
It's just a lot of dwarves. Oh, we do have a brightstone mine here. That's nice. So we've got a gold mining pit and a brightstone mine. So the brightstone mine will reduce upkeep across the board. Perfect. We could really use that right now. So, Queek, you lost some storm vermin, but to be brutally honest, I don't think you need them. What would I give you instead? You know what I would like to give you as a pack master. That's what I would like to give you. How far can you move?
No grudge bearer would
can't
do
tell.
this. Nope.
Oh, it's a really bad position to be in. If I got the ambush, it'd be okay, but it's really dicey now. I think we might lose Deathmaster Snitch, which is irritating.
Hooded one watches me. Now we dig.
It's irritating because it's going to take me time and money to replace that. Oh, hello. You do have an army. I did wonder if you're meandering around here. Are you actually doing anything, or are you just, like, dicking about? You just seem to be dicking about, to be if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, Malachor, you just seem to be dicking about. Are you just dicking about? Is that what you're doing? So I could give you another lightning cannon. And that would be fine. I don't know whether to just try and run. But then we'd be tired.
Begone, Death Master.
I'm just gonna sit there. I'm just gonna sit there. We could get the clan walls. Is that really gonna help us? Not really. I do need more food. So let's go with that. We may be able to dig ourselves out of food problems one day, but that is not this day. Oh, that's brilliant. I thought maybe we could take them, but it's just too much shit there. Mind you, we've got artillery. We should be able to pound the living shit out of them, shouldn't we? I reckon. Oh, I'm tempted to plague them now.
Keep me away from hell.
It'll keep them busy. It'll keep them busy. We'll do that. Do that. Keep them busy. We need...
Let plague spread.
I need you. So we'll upgrade you. Let's get the public order there. That seems fine. I'm okay with that-ish, I think. I just don't like... What's the point in having a charge bonus? Have slightly more... I mean, more speed means I guess that's better. Fuck those. Right, you can heal. And then we can maybe go on a bit of a rampage over here. See if we can knock out the doors from the mountains. If we can do that. At least that hope... Oh, God, there's doors over here as well now. Oh, we knew that before, weren't they? I was worried that they maybe had an army over there, but I don't think they do. I think that's just... That's just what it is. So, good. Right, okay. Malekith is probably dead. And if Malekith is dead, I think most of the evil factions are dead. I think they're all dead. And I think all of the good guy factions are probably bonding over trying to kill me. Now, the fact is they haven't actually done that. They haven't done any killing. Because they're shit. But it seems to be enough that they've declared war on me and then everyone loves each other because of it. And yes, I was worried about that. Let's try to run away. Can we get away? Oh, we can't. Shit. They've got flame cannons. And an organ gun. Good. Okay. 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 This will be fine. The wolf rats flanking around behind the dwarf army, also giving us visibility because we're using the hill to mask our army from mostly the organ guns. They're my main concern. The organ guns can fire, like, they have a little bit of elevation, but they don't fire in an arc like the catapults. So because of that, they will struggle. Now, their organ guns are picking off our poor wolf rats as we advance on them. I need to take down those organ guns. If we can do that, that would be great. Oh, they're really concentrating fire on those wolf rats. They know what's going on. We're just going to push straight towards them. Dodging those fire blasts. The clan rats keeping one of... Oh, yeah, they've already broken. But second unit's the poison wolf rats charging straight into a hail of organ gun fire. Oh, it's very nasty, but they're there. They're there, and now these organ guns are dead. Look how quick they're just being nommed down. Nothing left. Super quick, and although the wolf rats will retreat, the organ gun is out of operation. That's no longer a concern for us. So now our catapults can concentrate fire on the incoming enemy infantry, and already taking a nasty toll on these longbeards as they advance. It's quite cheering actually to see that they've only got longbeards. Not many iron breakers as far as I can tell, which means they might not be able to recruit them. Although my concern is they've got a lot of gyrocopters, which means they must be recruiting the gyrocopters from somewhere. And I really hate gyrocopters, because unless I have rattling guns, they're just an absolute bastard to deal with. I don't really have anything that can do it. The only other thing that can do it, really, is the water fire throws. Also, these things take like 3 turns to recruit normally. Don't they take 6 turns to recruit in... Are they waiting 6 turns to recruit these fucking things? Seriously? Anyway. Lots of damage coming in. Roasting a lot of those units before they even get close. But again, these gyrocopters are going to be an absolute pain in the ass. Not much I can do about them. I mean, you know, the death globes will hit them, but not very often. Oh, those Longbeards getting roasted there. Very nice. Rotich charging against the Slayers. Probably not the best idea. And Deathmaster Snitch coming to finish off Thorgrim. Looks like the Slayers joined the party. Lots of Death Globes hitting Thorgrim right in the face. They're probably not the best thing. Just means he's obscured by a big pink cloud. Ow! That stung, you bastards. Okay, we're continuing to try and pick off the flame cannons and the other... was it just one? Oh, yeah, okay, we just have a flame cannon left. And, of course, the reinforcements coming out. This battle was tagged as a defeat for us, but I think we can win this. To be honest, I think had I not been as timid, we wouldn't have had to deal with the artillery, because I'm fairly sure Thorgrim didn't have that artillery to start off with. I could be wrong, though. And he's recruited them in the meantime, which means that had we just gone for it, we'd probably be fine, actually. We'd have to deal with the garrison as well, and I can't remember how tough that was, so who knows. Anyway, looks like Thorgrim's in a lot of trouble here. He's getting double teamed by Rotich, the Storm Vermin, and Stitch. Of course, that's triple teamed, isn't it? That's not double teamed. That's something completely different. Still trying to take out that flame cannon. It's just not going down. It doesn't want to die, which is annoying. But we are pounding the enemy army as they advance, which is fine. Thorgrim is legging it. We really need to finish him off. He's only got 1,218 health left. However, something I haven't noticed, or rather I've probably forgot, is that Ungrim Iron Fist is leading the second army. And Ungrim, of course, is going to be a massive pain in the ass because he's unbreakable. See, roasting those gyrocopters, trying to get them out of there. They've already done a lot of damage. 74 kills, way more than they should have got. Oh, those Plagueful Catapults just pounding the infantry as they advance. We're going to try... I wasn't paying attention. I should have ran these Wolf Rats around. I didn't. They ran straight in. I just sent them after the Flame Cannon. Unfortunately, they ran straight into these Bugman's Rangers. Not really ideal. I wanted to hunt down those Flame Cannons before they could do too much damage. So, Deathmaster Snitch going in to attack Thorgrim. Trying to take him out. A lot of axes being thrown. Trying to take out those gyro bombers. Deathmaster Snitch. Come on. Kill him. It's tricky to see what the hell's going on over here. Deathmaster Snitch is taking a lot of damage. I don't know what from, though. Right, Thorgrim's dead. And I should at that point run him away. But I'm not. He kind of just goes charging after something else. I don't quite know why. And then there's... Yeah, Ungrim's in the way. I think the Death Globes probably didn't help. And more fire throwers. And Deathmaster Stitch is taking a lot of damage here, and he decides to run away. I mean, I don't blame him, to be honest, because one hit from Ungrim fucking just diced him to pieces, and Deathmaster Snitch is gone. He's out of here. He's routing, but it's like he can't... Right, can I... Because he disappeared from my bar, and I was like, oh, is he dead? I didn't realise that. But evidently, no, he wasn't dead, but he just sort of like... Oh, he's shattered. How the fuck is he shattered? What the fuck? That's bullshit. There's no way in hell. I've got enemy lords that low before. He's got 20 fucking leadership. What the fuck shattered him? Okay, something weird happened there. That's bollocks. That's absolute bollocks. He just disappeared. I was like, I don't know. So he doesn't even have his flag. Like, shattered units have their flag. Something weird happened there. I don't know what it was, but something weird happened. Anyway, trying to take out the last of these Longbeards. Yeah, Ungrim. I'm just going to run away from Ungrim. That's my plan. I'm just going to run away from him. And, I don't know. Hope he dies of old age? Something like that. I'm just going to throw everything I've got at him until he's low enough, and then I'll just jump up and down on him, and I hope he just fucking stays dead for 30 seconds. I don't know. He's the worst. Let's take out though. Jesus. Okay, looks like the enemy army's retreating. Ungrim though, not so much. He's still in rude health. Looks like some of the enemy army's retreating. Some of it is still holding on. Oh, I thought they were breaking, but no, they're sort of like holding on again. Yeah, once again, these gyro bombers just, you know, what do I do against them? I'm just going to ignore them. I'm just going to ignore them. Going to ignore them and hope I don't get too roasted by the flame cannon before it routs. There we go. They're finally routing thanks to army losses. Oh, one more volley. Ow. 21 kills. Way more than they should have got. And yeah, basically I'm going to chase Ungrim around the battle map for a good, what, like 8 minutes, I think? Just pounding him with everything until I use all my ammunition, get him to about a quarter health, and then I throw all my storm vermin at him and eventually he dies. I could make you watch that, but watching Ungrim get killed is actually quite irritating, so just assume that's what happens. Okay, we dealt with them. My concern is Itza. Unless they moved last. Did they move first? I can't remember. Which is fine. So you've got... So you managed to kill both of them, which was good. To be honest, maybe I should have been a bit more brave and taken them on in the settlement. That might have worked out for me. Okay, looks like we're safe for the moment. Thank God for that. Right.
Deathmaster Snitch.
Right. Need to put a pin in these goddamn dwarves. First, let's put a pin in these goddamn skinks. Come here. Come here, little shits. A Pyrrhic victory. Get the fuck out of here.
To battle, I come after.
I'm gonna take some more food. And then we're gonna hop into there. Right, now we can take on these guys, hopefully. With any luck. Get our food to reasonable levels. Okay, bot. Think if I'd held my nerve. The Sword of Bloodshed. Okay. And then hopefully we should be able to take this one as well. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're pushing back the dwarves. We've got Mount Gumbads. Money's looking better for some reason. Don't know why. We'll get the gold mine. How much money does that give us? 300 and then 600. Really? Oh, because it's a gem mine here, isn't it? The gem isn't as good. The gold is good. The gold is very good. Okay, fine. That's nice.
What now?
Now, we head for Grom Peak. My only concern is the Empire declaring war on us. That would be very bad. So, dwarf settlement-wise... I mean, it's almost as easy... This is a weird thing. It's almost as easy to do a short campaign victory as a long campaign victory condition. It just takes more settlements. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Okay, so how strong are the dwarves? Let's take a look.
To war!
So they've got 15 settlements left. Their strength rank 27. There is an army here. I didn't see that one. Didn't see that one. Oh, God. That's a lot of annoying shit. Mostly missile units, though. Interesting. No problem. We can deal with that. We'll make you hard to hit. Right. We need to deal with that army. Ekrund needs to... I might just burn Ekrund.
Lord of the Assassins.
No, we'll take it. We'll take Ekrund. We know what... what are you doing? What are you actually doing? You actually doing anything? You don't seem to be doing anything. Could you please declare war... Like, what about if you join my war on... Itza? Please? I don't take. Right. Okay. Tell you what. If you join, I'll join your war against them. If you join my war against those guys. Well, you know, I offered, and it wouldn't have been a necessarily good idea, but to be honest, I'm dealing with armies coming from this direction anyway, so what difference does it make?
Stink of command.
Let's lure that. Oh, I'm still taking attrition. Don't want to take attrition. It's annoying when I take attrition. Where am I? Okay, if you go here. You go there. Right. Lay an ambush. See if you can catch them. That would be nice. Got a little defensive force here. You pop into Valea's Sorrow, and okay, so I guess the poll for next time is obviously Throt's in some issues.
Fool brings self to be eaten.
Although
yes.
he doesn't seem to be doing worse. Let's have a look at so High Elves, Empire, Hunts Marshall's Expedition, Tyrannok. I don't know who's at 4. 6, 7, 8, 9. Have I met Huatl? I don't think I have. It's probably Huatl then. That would be my guess. Maybe. That would be my guess. I think that's probably the case. Oh god, dwarves are a nightmare, aren't they?
Harness the power.
Okay, elf. Any more elves? Oh, okay. Well, they're
Cruel and deadly.
you're still alive then. Just about.
Fear my malice.
So Malice
Black
is
heart.
right.
I will pile your pestilential bodies high.
Noted. You've got 1 settlement. I'm guessing it's your black arcs, isn't it? That's the reason why. Because otherwise, you've only got 1 settlement, mate. You've only got 1 settlement. You've got Clarkerond, and that's it. And I guess you're about to lose that, which means that there'll be the Dune Kingdoms as a neutral faction will be the only faction in the top 10 apart from me who isn't a goody guy faction. Good. Okay, so I guess the question is, do we want to continue this campaign? Because I mean, obviously, we could wipe out the dwarves, and I reckon we could probably take this, and then we just need 1 more, maybe like cost. I mean, we could potentially do this, right? If we can just wipe out the dwarves, and grab these 3 settlements here, that should generally be fine. I think it probably wouldn't be too difficult. Because, I mean, 1, we've given them sniffles. 2, their defences are down a little bit. We could probably grab those if we can just wipe out the dwarves over here. I think we'll probably be alright, because
What do you require of the
getting up into the mountains here is going to be the main issue. But then, sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then wiping out those. Then it'd just be a case of like taking Castle Drakenhof or something, trying not to piss the Empire off, which is going to be difficult. If they declare war on us, obviously we're going to have a massive open front there, and everything's going to go to pot, mostly because I imagine most of the factions we're on to war with are in a military alliance with the Empire, which means we'll then literally be against the entire world. So yeah, so do we want to continue this, or have we had enough Queek action? Should we do something different? Let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.